But there is one other thing that I wanted to do, guys. I totally forgot to do this months ago, okay? I forgot to do this. I asked in my Discord server, which will be in the description, I made a channel where people can ask questions on Discord, and I will answer them on the Mario Matter. So these are questions from like July this year that I'm about to answer. So if you want to ask me any questions that I will answer, or that I will try to answer, feel free to do so. Join the Discord. It'll be in the link in the... You know what? I'll put it in the pinned comment, so then you guys can see it clearly. It'll be in the pinned comment. So I'm gonna start reading some questions. Juicy Goober, sick name by the way, says, "Do you think Mario Odyssey 2 is real?" I really think so. I think that it'll come within the next 2 years, just because you had a hit game in the Super Mario Galaxy. You had that game, and then you had, because it was so loved, you had Mario Galaxy 2. Odyssey could only be the same way. Just like a 3D Mario game, a big Mario game, a standout Mario game, one of the best-selling Mario games. You would need a sequel. Mario Galaxy 1, Mario Galaxy 2, Super Mario Odyssey 1, Mario Odyssey 2. You would need a sequel. And not to mention, that is not the only reason. That is just background evidence. Historically, that is what happens. But everybody would love a Mario Odyssey 2. You would have to do it. I'm sure it's in development, and because like they've not made a new Mario game in a while. I'm not talking about like Mario Sports. I'm talking about Mario games. Like they made Mario Golf, Mario Strikers. Where's a mainline Mario game? It doesn't have to be a Mario Bros game. Just a Mario game. Hasn't happened since I couldn't tell you actually, but past few years we have not really gotten one. So you would definitely think that we have that soon. Mario Odyssey will probably be it. I don't have many questions here, but I'm going to answer the 3 that I have. So, if you guys want to ask questions, feel free to ask as many as you want in the Discord. I may not read every single one, but I will try, and it certainly gives me options. Sorry, okay. Grasley, my man, says, "What's the next big Mario game coming out? Do we think it's a 2D side-scroller, or do we think it's going to be a 3D game like Odyssey?" Honestly, I think they're not going to make a Mario Bros. Game until the next console and kind of kick it off with that Mario Bros. Game. I think it'll be... Honestly, if I had to put money down, like if I had to put money down on this, I'm saying Odyssey 2 is the next Mario game. It's the next mainline Mario game. It is Odyssey 2. Because while we are very long overdue for a Mario Bros. Game, I just think Mario Odyssey 2 is going to be next. Because, okay, hold on. Here's evidence. Super Mario Galaxy release date. November 1st, 2007. Mario Galaxy 2 release date. May 23rd, 2010. 3 years later. It has been 5 years since the release of Odyssey. You would think that it is coming soon. The next game. Mario Bros. If they were gonna make a new game, they would have done it like 2 years ago, which they did. They did port over the Wii U one, but it's not a new game. It's not a new game, so you would think that they would do that. Odyssey is probably next. Odyssey 2, or I mean, you couldn't really start a brand new 3D Mario game, so it would have to be Mario Odyssey 2. That is what I would bet money on, Mario Odyssey 2. But I'm not Nintendo, so I don't know what will happen. But that's my prediction. And finally, from Bruh Moment 1 says, "How do I send the Joy-Cons to Nintendo?" So at this point in time, I had made a few shorts on how to get your Joy-Cons repaired, how to fix Joy-Con drift. So the way to do this, actually, I can't link it, but search on Google Nintendo Joy-Con repair. I believe it should be the first link that pops up. I'm going to actually walk you guys through this entire process. Nintendo Joy-Con repair, okay? Yeah, so it is first link. Set up a repair - Nintendo support. Now, I believe this only works with America. I'm sure Japan has their own thing. Canada, I think? I don't know. But just see if that pops up. See if like you know. So mine says Nintendo America. See if this even exists for you. And so once you're here, it says set up a repair. Continue as guest unless you want to sign in. Which country do you live in? Yeah. Okay, so on my website, it may be different for you. On mine, it says United States, Canada, or other. I don't know if you hit other. I don't really know like what you could, really choose. But I'm gonna hit United States, product family, Switch, product type, controller, product, Joy-Con, symptom. Okay, so here's where you can choose what is wrong with your Joy-Con. If it's not there, it should be there because pretty much everything is there. So I'm going to choose buttons are not responding or responding incorrectly, which would mean Joy-Con drift. So you could just put Joy-Con drift under that. It asks which side is the Joy-Con, like is it left Joy-Con or right Joy-Con? I'm gonna choose left. What color is it? My left is pink, so I'm gonna hit pink, neon pink, and then it'll show up with a pink Joy-Con. That is my Joy-Con. I'm gonna hit that one and then hit continue. And so it is a free repair. It says $0. You would hit continue, enter in all of your information, first name, last name, address, where to ship it back to, and then it'll give you a shipping label, and you are good to go. Just box it up, ship it off to Nintendo, and you will be all good. You will have your Joy-Cons within, I believe, a week or two, 1 week, 2 weeks, But here's what I really recommend. I've seen people say that they have sent Joy-Cons to Nintendo and they have not gotten them back. Personally, I have never had this issue. I do not know if those people were joking. I don't know if that is true or not. But here's how. If that is true, I'm not saying it is, but if that is true, here's how to avoid that. So when you print out your tracking label to put on the box to ship the controllers in, take note of your. If you ship out of America, it is a UPS tracking number. Take note of that number and write it down and track that package all the way until it gets to Nintendo. Once it says delivered, you are good there. Because now there's no excuse. If say somehow you never got your Joy-Cons back, no excuse because it was certainly delivered. So, but once again, I'm not saying that is at all true. Don't even be scared of that. It's never happened to me out of the few times I've sent Joy-Cons. So it'll go to them, they'll repair it, and then if you have the correct email, like if you put your email in there, it will send you, hey, we are now repairing your Joy-Con, or hey, we have shipped it back to you. You will then have it back, and you're good to go. So that is how you repair. So just Google Nintendo Joy-Con repair. They also repair, I believe that they still repair 2DS XLs, and they repair Joy-Cons. They repair Switches, Switch Lite, Switch OLED, Switch normal Switch. So yeah, that is pretty cool. It says most repairs are completed and returned within 10 to 16 business days from the time you ship your repair. So that is an estimated return time. Pretty cool. So